Check it now in a bit. Bro, why you gonna Whopper, 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 Whopper. Alright. I bet you the comments in that score. Green. A lot. No, the big boy shooting. Is that their center? Oh. Man cannot shoot. Yeah. Bro, not with that shooting. Who's 8 and who's the 20? Yes, sir! Now it's a 6 and 6. They both had to score 6. Oh, yes, sir, Brandon. Oh, what's on the screen?
Somebody will have to go find USB-C. USB-C.
I have them.
There's a long one down in my room.
But his, how many do you need if I set the inward right now? Have you guys noticed that Morgan has been wearing that Kevlar vest like someone's about to like you know what, Sawyer? I just want to not like Sawyer, how much was that chain? How much was that chain? How much was that chain? Sawyer spent 50 bands on this chain right now. Bro, how much? What do you guys have right now? What was that shot? Bro, it's like me playing 2K. We're locking it in. Brady, we have 4 points. Huh? We have 4 points. Are we chanting like we're winning? No, that's them chanting, not us. You now see the little student section guys? No, I can only hear ringing right now. paid off the refs for this. He got to make his money back somehow. It's 4 points to 4 points. Brayden, it's still ringing.
Yeah, I don't know.
We need a USB-C, and what didn't give us a key? So why aren't they commenting? Huh? Why aren't they commenting? You hear that? That's why. Brandon, your girlfriend's down there. She's got hit with the ball. Who is he? Ready, camp 2, take camp 2. Brayden, don't try to get wood. Take camp 1.
Why can't you? It's not that bad. It gets behind every day.
You like that?
Just mute it. Just mute it. Yeah.
We still have to get the commentators back up.
Or we just don't run commentators.
Oh my god, he's so lazy.
Yeah, just
He missed.
All right, we are here with Comet Vision. I am Junior Braden Goff, the host. I'm going to be doing your play-by-play, and I'm joined with
Xander Weiler, who's your color, your senior, your sexiest analyst alive.
I can contest to that one, folks. All right, we were having some audio difficulties. That's why you didn't hear us for like
Well, we thought
the first half. We thought it was going good.
Yeah.
We were commentating up a storm, then we were like, hey, we don't hear anything. We were like, oh.
Yeah, that was quite a shock.
Yeah.
And then there was a weird ringing sound for a little bit there. That was.
I don't know what was going on there either, guys. I'm sorry that like killed your ears. Looks like they're gonna hold the ball out for a little bit, kind of waste some time going into the half. That's gonna give Comet some time to figure out a game plan. Talking about game plans, what do you think they need to do now that they're down 10 points? They kind of got cooking for a bit.
You just gotta neutralize the big man. I mean, of course you didn't hear me talk about it, but Hudson Baker is an absolute force to be reckoned with. I mean, he's contributed for most of their points tonight. And then I think the Comets, I mean, they've started to figure out the groove of how to score on Labette. But of course it's going to be harder when you got a 6'8" guy, you got a 6'4" guy.
Yeah.
You know, we're not very tall, and so getting to the rim.
Yeah, our tallest is two 6'2" guys. I mean.
Oh yeah. Getting to the rim is almost a guaranteed 2 points. But when we're not hitting on threes like we aren't tonight, it's going to be rough.
By the way, I wasn't here. Who hit our first three?
I'm pretty sure it was Jordan Duncan.
I was wondering because I saw they put him in, and typically when they put Jordan in, is to get that 3 game going a little bit more.
Yep. Looks like they're just going to dribble it out, wait for the last 2 seconds, take a shot. Number 33 hit a pretty clutch 3 earlier.
Yeah. I saw him in warm-up, and he hit a couple, to be honest. I was kind of surprised.
Oh, that's who you want.
Oh. Unfortunately doesn't fall. Well, we didn't have much to commentate about. We already kind of got out our halftime talk of what do they need to do. I mean, if you're Labette, you're doing all you can do. I mean, there's not much that you have to change considering you're up 1 and 2. You got Hudson Baker. I mean, 6'8", 6 inches over everybody, and that's a lot. So it's kind of hard to do anything. But we'll go ahead and take a break and take 4 commercials and be right back. And welcome back after halftime. This is Comet Vision reporting the basketball game between Labette and Chanute. The score is going to be 25-15. Xander, what statistics do you got in going into this?
I'm going to be completely honest here. I did not keep the statistics like I should have been because our broadcast stopped working, and so I started trying to figure things out, you know.
Shame on you.
I
Shame
know.
on you.
You know.
You know what? Just do better, you know?
I do need to do better, but you know what else? You know who else needs to do better?
Chanute. That's just what it is.
Chanute
you know?
defense needs to step it up. I mean,
15-25. That says a lot. It's a 10-point game coming into half. It's not that they can't come back from this.
Oh, they will.
They will.
win.
They'll make it close. You know, Chanute, love them to death. Obviously, we go to school here.
Well, you have to. If you don't,
yeah,
then it's like treason.
Exactly. But we cannot make a basketball game like a blowout. It's got to be close.
Oh, wow.
Talking about scoring, Caden Seamster with a nice reversal layup.
You know, honestly, that's the key to the game. Can you get Caden Seamster rolling? Can you get your shooters like Parker Henson and Jordan Duncan rolling?
That is for sure. Just shooting in general. Like, if you look, we were like 1 for, I don't even know how much from the three-point line.
Yeah.
We were not going from the three-point line at the very beginning.
I mean, and we're also just a historically, I would say, abundant three-point shooting team. I mean, most of our shots we take are three-pointers. Most of our plays are drawn up to be three-point looks.
Yeah. What kind of comes with the old man basketball game that we were talking about earlier is just we play really slow, and that's the old man game. And
Yeah.
El Boogie shows how to do it perfectly coming out of there. But
Looks like
Gonna
that's
be
a timeout.
ref's timeout.
Is it a ref timeout or
Yeah,
is it
because if you look down there, we have number 3, Xavier Phillips. It looks like he's puking in the trash can
Oh,
right there in
yeah.
the left side of your screen.
What do you think he ate?
Skittles.
Oh, yes.
He pulled a Marshawn Lynch.
You know, that's why you don't eat Skittles before games. And that, oh! Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Call him a baby because that man just got sent to the manger. What a big block coming out by El Boogie. Down low, showing he can be big too. He's going to let him take the wide open 3. Ballsy look right there to let him take the wide open 3. Vincent knocks it down for 3.
Oh, that's a tough. You know, you got to come out and contest that a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Especially at this level of basketball, you can't really just let it be open. Oh. Just kind of short there.
Oh.
Vincent with the spin, kicks it out to the corner to number 33. That's going to be Joseph Page. He kicks it down to Hudson Baker, but Caden Seamster snags that over his head. Call him Randy Moss. He throws it down to Elliott Stevenson, who gets the charge. He's going to call a charge. He didn't step around.
That's a foul. That's a blocking foul.
Oh, he's calling a block. Better yet.
Yeah,
we'll
there you go.
That. It's going to be our ball underneath.
That's great awareness by Stevenson, though, because he saw it coming, and he tried to go for the Euro step to get out of the way. But, of course, that defender knew it, so he kind of shifted a bit. And, oh, wow.
Under the basket, Caden Seamster going up, getting the 2. Following it down is going to be a foul by Matthew Boyle. No, it's going to be Hudson Baker. My bad. Hudson Baker, the other tall guy.
I mean, Seamster's just been electrifying coming out of the half.
First and only free throw of the night for him does not land. Kicks it to Page. Page pushes it over to Griffin, who's going to throw up a 3, and it goes down. Making that three-point play that Caden could have had looked a lot more pleasing. Larson Kessler's going to dribble the ball down. Nice little move.
Oh, put him in your and one mixtape. Get him a shoe deal. Oh.
They're going to call the foul on the floor, I do believe. It's going to be a push. Number 5. Yep. That's going to be Griffin eating his 3rd on the night. He needs to watch it, otherwise he's going to be gone. Henson kicks it up to the top of the key to Manley. Caden gets the ball for Manley, who goes down. He's going to call a jump ball, saying they both went up with the ball and had possession. I don't know about that, but.
You know, in my opinion, it was either a turnover or a jump ball.
Yeah.
So,
I guess the jump ball is a lot more pleasing if you look at it than calling a travel.
Yeah. I would expect Labette here to have some slow offense. Well, of course I say that, and then they do that.
That's going to be
a charge.
Hudson Baker got to go the other way for Chanute.
Kestner sold it like he was dead on the floor.
Hey, I talked about it before, but Crabtree likes his charges, and he's going to like Larson tonight, that's for sure. That's going to be a turnover, is what I was getting at, and a foul on Hudson Baker. They get to the ball to Parker Henson. He's going to give a handoff to Caden, who's looking to set the deep three, but he's going to drive in, get something going. Nice little spin move, dumps it off to Elliott Stevenson, puts the ball up, just couldn't get it. He tries to get the rebound, but just Hudson Baker being bigger.
I mean, he got his finger on that ball.
Yeah.
Stopped all momentum of that going in.
Yeah, unlucky. Hudson Baker with the ball up top. He's going to hand it off to Griffin. Griffin setting up the offense. He's going to look to drive, though. Contested shot from Manley, and it's going to go off the mark and straight into the hands of Elliott Stevenson, who's going to push the pace a little bit, going down. He's going to look for a way up. He's going to throw it wide over. I think he was looking for a foul.
Yeah.
Larson get pushed through by Vincent. Vincent kicks it out to Page in the corner. Page puts up the three, and it goes down.
He can shoot.
You always like it when big man can shoot. I just wish the big man was on our side.
Yeah, I agree. But that's a tough, tough look there for the Comets.
Yeah. Larson's going to kick it to the top to Elliott. He's going to swing it over to Henson. Henson's going to cock back and put it up, but I feel like Page got a hand on that, to be honest.
I mean, I think that's just a desperation three at this point. You know, you get in that point of the game where you feel like you're getting this hole dug for you and you're in it, and you just start shooting shots just to try and get out of it.
Yeah.
But that's where the team discipline comes in. We're like, all right, we can't do that. We got to slow it down, stick to our game plan, and try to make shots.
Yep, that is for sure. Score right now, 34-19 in the third quarter. A lot different than our 25-15 at the beginning of the half. 4 points only been up for the Comets so far. Hudson Baker up top at the top of the key with the ball. Elliott Stevens going to got to go for the steal. Couldn't get it. Hudson Baker slipped by. Oh. He's going to go up with two-handed dunk, straight vertical, no step up. Pretty good showcase of athleticism.
You know, I'm happy he can dunk because he is 6'8". You know, if he couldn't dunk, that's a little sad.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I mean, I'm 6 foot and I get rim stuff. So, like, imagine if I was 6'8", you know?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a good look.
Elliott Stevenson, that baseline is what he loves, and he gets his bucket there.
You know, that's what we need. Someone that just needs to start taking over and making shots and be that difference maker.
To eventually they get that team takeover, you know?
Oh, yeah. Once the bar gets filled up.
Exactly. Vincent with the ball in the wing. He's going to lob one up.
Wow.
And Griffin's going to haul that in and get, no, not Griffin, Phillips, Xavier Phillips, my bad. He's going to grab that and just put it up for two.
It looked like he accidentally did that.
It looked like it was the lob, but
Monty.
Much needed three on the night,
yeah.
for sure. Coming out by Caden Seamster. 3 points added onto his total. It's going to look good for him.
I mean, we got a lot of basketball left tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot of time. Anything can happen, really. We're down 14 points. It's not as good as we had it, but half. But, I mean, we can get back to half easily. Not only that, but we can get back to below half. Yeah. It's easy. Honestly, we can work our way through it. I've seen Blue Comets get out of bigger holes than that. So it's very possible. They just got to put down the shovel and start grabbing the ladder.
You know, the Blue Comets, we're just a very electrifying team, I would almost say, because we have the ability to make threes in such a sporadic time span. I mean, Jordan Duncan can go off and like a snap of your fingers, and boom, he has 5 threes.
Yeah.
Or
Ralph
Parker
Miller,
Henson.
three-point champion right there.
Oh, yeah.
And Parker Henson second place on the Ralph Miller. Blue Comets getting both spots with the 2 shooters that we put in.
I mean, like, you got Jordan Duncan, you got Parker Henson. I mean, you just have the aggressive play style that Caden Seamster brings to the court. I mean, he's such a hard-working defender on top of it, too. And
it brings in much wanted and needed versatility for sure. But on top of that, you're talking about Parker Henson's three-point game. I mean, he had 7 threes in one game. If that's not impressive, I don't know what is, considering I can barely make one for 10.
I don't think most people could make a three-pointer out of maybe 12 shots.
I'd say the average person that doesn't play, I'd agree with that. Mm-hmm. I'd hope if you play basketball, you can make it in 12 shots. But
yeah, you never know.
Vincent with the ball on the wing. He's going to look to, it looks like just waste some time out. But if you saw them in the first half, when they're going into that first half, they wasted a lot of time. It's about this. That's going to be blocking.
What?
I thought it was going to be caught at backcourt. But Larson, he had no hands on him.
Larson is
Larson's
chirping.
a little upset, but hey, he was moving his hips. He was.
I would make an argument he was kind of walking the tightrope with that half-court line.
Yeah.
So.
I think that on both sides of it can go either way, really.
Oh, yeah. But, of course, we're going to be unhappy.
Yeah.
That wasn't fair since he was on our team.
Exactly. Going to go to Page. He kicks it over to number 3. That's going to be Xavier Phillips. See if I can remember that for the rest of the night. Vincent drops back to 3 and puts it up. Their three-point game's looking really good tonight.
I mean, Labette just came out hot. I mean, 40 points in 3 quarters is pretty good for a high school game. Oh,
That's off the hands. He didn't let him land, but that's not going to go down. Larson gets the ball. They're just going to run something. Elliott with that baseline drive like he loves, but it just bounces out. Came off that backstop.
I mean, it
wasn't a bad
tough.
look.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, with Elliott taking that, I'd be comfortable with it 100% of the time. It's just unlucky that went off the backstop, you know?
Yeah.
They're going to try and trap that. It's going to go to the corner. They give it to Hudson Baker down low. He's going to look to make something happen. He kicks it out to Page. Page gets the corner 3 up, and it goes down.
Oh, wow.
Third 3 of the night for him.
That boy's on fire. That boy is on fire.
It makes you wonder why he didn't start.
Yeah, I mean, is he a senior? What is he? He looks like a senior.
He looks like he'd be a senior. That man has a full beard. Number 3, that's going to be Xavier Phillips with a nice little block there. Apparently, Joseph Page is actually a sophomore.
Whatever his parents fed him, I want some
mortgage.
of that.
Yeah.
Jordan Duncan.
4-3, we're talking about, hey, maybe he's getting us back in here. Hopefully, I'd love to see that.
There's a lot of game.
That is for sure. Blue Comet's currently down 27, right? No, 17.
I'm glad you
17.
can do math.
Hey, I'm getting there every day. That's embarrassing. That was terrible math skills. But you were asking what they fed him. I mean, I bet it was a little bit of Nutrigram bars and a mortgage.
You know, he's a big boy. That
is for sure.
I guarantee you that is a lineman for football.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I mean, think about Gus Thurston.
Yeah.
They must be on the same diet.
I mean, because he's the same size as Gus, too.
Yeah, 6'5", probably around the same weight. They're basically the same build. Only thing difference, he can play ball,
but
Gus can't.
they're both incredible athletes. So.
Yeah, one's at a different sport.
Yeah.
Vincent goes to drive, kicks it back out. He says, man, we'll just hold it. Kicks it over to Griffin. Griffin gives it to Baker. Backs out to Vincent. Vincent with the 3. It's going to be off the mark. Jordan throws up the desperation full court shot, and it's going to be short. Yeah. Not much to say.
That's just a tough quarter.
Yeah, it really is. I mean,
Labette came out hot. Labette came out ready. I mean, how many threes did they make that quarter? I would have to say at least 3 or 4.
Yeah, I counted 4 because you had 2 from Page, 1 from Vincent, and 1 from Xavier.
Did he make one?
Maybe. Like I said, I wasn't keeping complete track. I had some kind of mental note in my head.
Yeah.
They've had at least 4 in that quarter.
Yeah.
What's really good. Comets coming out with 2, though. What means we're getting back in the game for 3s, for sure. If we can just get them hot, him, Henson, and Duncan, and Caden. Caden went in the, was it Andover Central game for the Ralph Miller? He went like 5 or 6 in the corner for 3s.
Really?
Yeah. He was going
That's
crazy.
Outstanding.
It really is, especially in the high school level.
You know, I think, honestly, game plan here right now, if you're Blue Comets, you want to keep going, attacking the basket, because you got really good aggressive players like Elliott Stevenson, Ken Seamster. You want to try the hardest you can to try and get Hudson Baker in foul trouble, because that's honestly the difference maker tonight. But
that is actually true, because I do remember in the first game where we played them on away, Hudson Baker did foul out.
Yeah.
Typically your game plan when you have 6'2" team.
I mean, the thing, quite frankly, the offensive advantage that Labette has is that they have a 6 foot. Oh wow, come on. Ugh. They have a 6'8" monster down low, right? And so the Comets have to focus on defending him, and since they're focusing so hard on trying to prevent him from scoring, they're letting people be wide open from 3. And I mean, that's just the give or take you're going to have to gamble on.
And at this point, you need to look at it and kind of be like, okay, let Hudson run a little bit because 2's worth less than 3.
I'm glad you know that.
My math skills earlier made it questionable, right? Talking about 3s, one was cocked back and missed. Hudson Baker with the rebound. He's going to throw it over to Vincent. He's going to pull it back and just waste some time. That's key for them right now is just wasting time. Mm-hmm. You're up by 17. Kind of what you need to do.
But yep.
Hits Boyle. No, that's not Boyle. My bad. That is going to be. No, that is Boyle. Damn it. Boyle coming down. He goes with the shot, gets fouled on it. Elliott Stevens just jumping up, making the contact in the air. It's going to be a foul every day, so he's going to get 2 free throws.
Let's hope he doesn't make them.
Yeah, or at least misses one. That forward, it's a beauty. It's what you look for.
If it works, it works.
It's what you look for in a player, right?
Hey, he's playing varsity for a reason.
That's a fair point. I wasn't.
He knows what he's doing.
And he does have a 3 on the night.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it looks kind of solid.
This is the second. Hey, all I got to say is I was at least 50% from the free throw line. Going down.
Not in a win or go home game.
That is fair.
Oh, here we go.
The ball. He's going to drive down, kicks it to Elliott Stevenson. Easy layup.
I would argue for a foul.
I can see why. On top of that, I mean, you had Hudson Baker running up and hitting that backboard. Possibly could have put it off its trajectory.
I mean, that student section for Labette is just letting us have it tonight.
Dude, they're so loud, and they have at least half of the people we have.
Yeah, I mean, that's honestly impressive that the Labette student section has traveled with that many numbers tonight.
Honestly, it is. On top of that, I mean,
it's a weeknight.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday night, you know.
Like, my mom barely even lets me stay up on a weeknight. 9 o'clock bedtime, man. I'm pushing it already. I'm an old man at this point.
You know, 9 o'clock bedtime is, oh, wow.
Larson Kester getting the ball off the steal from Jordan.
What just happened?
This is when I wish Carter didn't break the replay. I don't need to see that. I don't know what went on.
What just happened?
They're saying it's on Jordan. They set a charge on Jordan? Because he gave the signal for charge, but I don't know how that's a charge.
Oh, come on. There's butter on that ball.
Hall of Fame pickpocket right there, sending it over to.
There we go.
I was about to say that.
I mean, they've called it twice tonight.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a block. Caden seems to be recognizing it, jumping onto the side of his hip, making it to where it can't be a charge.
I mean, that's what it looks like the refs are calling tonight. I mean, as long as you make an active effort to get out of the way,
exactly,
it's a blocking foul.
Yep. But Vincent doesn't look too happy. He's talking to the ref about that. But, hey, it was a good call. And I'm not just saying that because I'm from Chanute.
I mean, yeah, there's a very fine line between what is a charge and what is not a charge. Yeah. When a player is making an active effort to get out of the way, and, of course, you're side by side to them, that's a blocking foul if you hit that player. But if Seamster were to run straight into him, I mean, that's a
called a football move.
Yeah, a little bit of football showed out too much there.
Jordan trying to get a charge there, talking about that, but they just didn't call anything. Well, it's kind of hard to believe because if someone goes flying with that, it has to be a charge or a block. Some way, and all I'm going to say is he didn't jump in way fast enough, so it should have been a block. But I'm glad it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take 2 commercials here on this quick break on Common Vision. All right, we are back after that short commercial break. Looks like there's a little bit of fighting going on between Jordan Duncan and number 5, Griffin. Jordan taking on Vincent coming down.
You know, I would expect maybe a couple tees tonight.
Oh, there's so much emotion and stuff on the line for this game, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
But the key is just not having it be your big guys if you're Labette.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell that they're talking a lot out there.
Oh, yeah,
and
no,
that
when
they're
Vincent was coming down with Jordan, Jordan was saying stuff. You don't typically see him say stuff.
I'm sure it was all nice things, though. Like, I like your shoes, your knee brace is cool.
Sometimes that's the things that make you the most mad.
It's when you're nice.
Yeah, like, good shot, man, good shot. It's all right.
Here we go.
Off the mark on the front side from Jordan Duncan. I got to say that probably because he wasn't set all the way. It's kind of a rush 3. What you're talking about, team discipline, and that's one of the things you got to look at right there. It's just
I mean, that was kind
slow.
of a low pass. You know, he kind of had to reach out and get out of the way.
No, I'm not going to say. If it would have been off the good pass, he would have got it straight away. Would have been perfect for him. But since his feet weren't set because he had to stumble for the ball and he's trying to put it up fast, that's where I'm saying the team discipline kind of comes in.
Yeah, I bet he was really hoping he'd get a 3 there to shut up the haters.
Oh, for sure. Like we were talking about, that Labette crowd, really loud. He missed that, and they made sure he knew it.
Yeah. I mean, that, like I said, that's just impressive they have that many people.
Honestly. We don't even get that much for our home soccer games.
No, we do not. Yep. You're not wrong.
I'm really not, and it's kind of sad. Vincent drives straight past 2 of our defenders, but he's going to pull it back to waste some time. Well, I mean, if you're in this position, that's not the wrong thing to do. Part of the reason why everybody wants a shot clock in high school.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I 100% think there should be a shot clock in high school. Oh, come on. No.
Kind of soft, if I won't lie.
No.
But he must have clipped his fingers or something. He clipped something for sure. And the refs must have heard it or saw it.
I don't know about that, guys.
Hey, I'm nice to the refs now. I've changed since freshman year.
You know, I appreciate their job and them coming out and doing this.
It's such a hard job, dude.
You know, maybe it's my angle. You know what? I'll say that. It's my angle, but from my angle,
that's a fair point.
I don't agree.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
But
was Labette yelling there? On their own
I don't
free
know.
throw? I thought I saw something yelling on their own free throw.
I would expect maybe to look out for a crowd brawl. I don't know if it's gotten there yet, but
we do. If you see, Morgan is in between them.
Oh, yeah.
Shot goes up by Larson, doesn't fall, but Elliott tips it out of Hudson Baker's hands, and Manley gets it.
What? I guess, is that an over the back? Yep, that's an over the back.
The thing is that one thing I learned recently, as in last year, over the back isn't a call, it's a push. It's a pushing call. So, where's the push there? He didn't pull him back, so it's not like him pushing him off balance.
I'll use your own line. I'm nice to the refs.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm nice to the refs.
No, it's a hard job. I've had to threaten parents to get kicked out of rec soccer games.
Oh, yeah. So
It's
I can't
that
even
bad.
imagine this.
Yeah, it's that bad. Poor Mitchell, dude. He was so he didn't know what to do. So I walked over. I was like, hey, man, you got to cut this out or I'm kicking you out.
Hey, refereeing isn't a joke. Oh, here we go. I like this look.
The lay just doesn't land for him. He's going to look for the foul. Not one. They're going to say they got the ball when he's going up.
That's a tough miss there.
Yeah.
That's a tough miss.
We got to make those if we're going to come back.
Oh,
what a block. They're going to say they get a little bit of us back.
I mean,
this is where you see a little bit of the anger coming out, man. There's the unnecessary fouls. Granted, he did get the ball, but he jumped into his back a little bit to get the ball. So it's the right call.
You know, any call they make, that's their call. But personally,
I'll say what my boss said. If you're going to make a call, make it with confidence.
There we go. Yeah. I mean,
you can't shy away from what you're calling. You blew your whistle, now you got to tell us what's going on.
I mean, but Labette's playing very well tonight. I mean, they've
probably
showed
one of their
out.
better performances, to be honest. And on top of that, I think in the last 4 weeks they've had some of their better performances, taking out Chanute, Coffeyville, after they lost to Chanute the first time. And
there we go.
I think they're just working more of a They're working more like an engine at this point, if you get what I mean. Like they're doing all their functions.
I just don't think it's hitting tonight for the Comets, you know. I mean, that Labette student section's going crazy. I'm pretty sure they just got an and one.
Yeah, they did. If he makes it, they got the and one, right? But
yeah,
it's tough. Hard game. It's a hard game,
well,
too.
It's not over.
True.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. A lot can happen in 3 minutes.
But let's hope things get better here. Yep, after that miss.
Hey, that may be the morale shifter.
Yeah, there we go. You know, just nothing's really fallen tonight.
And
there we go.
For Caden, hey, I jokingly said it, but it may be true. That's the morale change. Caden just bringing it down, catching them off guard in the and one.
Anything can happen.
Exactly.
Anything can happen. There's 3 minutes left.
We talk about Dame time, but maybe it's Caden time, you know?
Damian Lillard went for 71. Do you think Skeeter can go for 71 tonight?
Oh, easily, you know? 3 minutes left, anything can happen, right?
Oh, yeah. That would be insane.
Not only is putting 71 up in a high school game impressive, but doing that in 3 minutes nonetheless.
Yeah,
that would be.
He's going to KU next week after that.
No, he's just going straight to the NBA.
Bishop Miege should want to talk to him after that.
Yeah. Griffin passes over to Phillips. Phillips is looking for Hudson Baker. He gives it out to Vincent.
I mean, this is a difficult position to be in if you're the Comets, right? Because you don't want to be too aggressive because you already have 9 fouls. Right.
But at the same time, it's like the only way you're going to get the ball is if you do foul because they're just going to hold it.
But you don't want to give them 3 points, so you got to contest like this.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're doing exactly what they have to. It's a tough position. They just got to force a turnover.
Let's hope they can here. Clock winding down, almost under 2 minutes. There we go. There's a foul.
Coach Devin Crabtree making some subs in. We're going to see Jordan Duncan come in. Same with Brax Peters. Hustle player of the year, in my opinion. Most underrated player on that varsity team. If you see him go in, he tries his heart. Like, he puts his heart on the line, right? And even in the Bishop game, he was playing good. And that's a hard team to play. If you know anything about Bishop Miege, they tend to be the ones who win the state in every sport.
In everything.
Yeah.
All the time. Constantly.
Henson, Stevenson.
You know, looking forward, you know, after tonight, you know, if we win, if we lose, you got to think about how young this Blue Comet basketball team is. I mean, you have 2 seniors, Parker Henson and Parker Manley. Parker Henson just gave Crabtree a hug on the bench there.
3 seniors all year long. I mean, you had Raleigh Chard, who's kind of set the bench for the whole year. He played some.
Yeah.
You gotta be proud of him though, just coming out, putting the dedication into working. That's nothing to shy away from.
Yeah.
But 3 seniors, like you said, it's a very young team. Right now we have 4 juniors on the court and 1 sophomore. I mean, we have a freshman sitting bench.
I mean, there's a lot of young talent on this basketball team. I think they can potentially run it back next year. I mean,
look at next year. That's all I'm gonna say.
This is one of the best Blue Comet basketball teams we've had in a while, I would say.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're the winningest team since 2005, right? I'm pretty sure. But, you know, this tough game, I mean, Labette came out on fire. There's not a whole lot you can do.
It's really hard to stop a player that's just playing the games of their lives, right?
Yeah. And tonight, Labette played the best basketball game of probably their season.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, you're going away to Chanute, you know, and then you just hit a high percentage. I want to know what the three-point percentage is.
Honestly, yeah. But when you look at it, like, when you look at Chanute as a town, as a team, as a culture, right, we're typically a loud team. Like, even when we went away to Winfield, our bench for, like, our JV kids, our C team, we were talking the most trash you could ever hear on the sideline to Winfield for the first game of the year.
And Raleigh's getting some chance. I can assure you Raleigh does not like that. Oh, man, he's going in! Yeah! We love that.
Labette making a full team sub in. It would kind of be funny if we went on a run here and got 20 points, started back up after they put their bench guys in.
You know,
you're going to see Raleigh Chard.
I'm happy to see him in.
Come in.
You know, this is a it's a hard moment
Yeah.
right now because senior season for a lot of these basketball guys, Parker Henson, Parker Manley, Raleigh Chard is essentially almost over in under a minute. You know, I know that feeling from soccer when it's over.
I remember holding you in my arms like you're crying like a little baby.
It's a rough experience, and I just want to say they played their hearts out this season. They did what they could.
You can't be mad at them as a coach. Talking about the freshman that comes in, by the way, Chris out there, he's a freshman for the Chanute Blue Comets. Yeah, Chris Harding, that's what I thought.
I mean, we could do lineups, but
you got Cole Wheeler, he's a junior. Bilby, sophomore. Cooper Lukey, he's a junior. Typically, you see him taking three-point shots. They're going to look to get some kind of point up here. Probably get Raleigh a point, to be honest.
Yeah, there we go. Crowd's going wild here. No!
Where's the foul? Come on, guys.
There we go.
At least it goes back for us. Number 14 for Labette. That's going to be – he's not on the roster, actually. Ugh. Number 14, that's who he is. He got a little bit of hand on it. They're going to toss it up to Cohen Wheeler.
Oh, no.
Looking for the big body. He gets the
there
ball
we go.
back.
Give it to Raleigh. Come on.
Give it to Raleigh. Come on.
Give it to him. Just let him have his moment.
Yeah, come on, Raleigh. Come on.
Come on.
He puts it.
Oh, yeah! He did it!
Raleigh Chard for a bucket right there. Nice little post move. Making
There we
it fall.
go.
Showing he can play too.
That's a great way to go out with the season right there.
Honestly. I'm glad to see him in. I'm glad to see him getting the point.
Oh, let's hope he can go.
Got the
5,
rebound. 4, 3, 2, 1. Off in time. It's good to see them play. Hey, you always love seeing the bench guys go in, whether it's on a loss or a win. It's always fun to seeing them get their moment, right?
Yeah, but it's just a tough night tonight for the Blue Comets. I mean, you hate to see it.
You can't do much.
I mean, what an amazing season.
Yeah.
What an amazing season.
A winning season, right?
Uh-huh.
On top of that, they're playing a good Labette team that has monster for players. I mean, look at this. Their starting lineup was 6'4", 5'11", 5'8", 6'8", and 6'3". You go over to the Blue Comet side, you have a 6'1", 6'2", 5'11", 6'2", and 6'1".
And you got to think that they have a kid who's 6'5", that doesn't even start. And by the way, he's at 3-point minutes.
Yeah. Not only that, but he's going to be on the team next year. I mean, he's a
for
sophomore.
the next 2 years.
Yeah, he's a sophomore, and he's a freaking giant.
But
you can't be mad as a coach. It's a tough way to go out for sure. They played their hearts out tonight.
I mean, I wish the best for the seniors.
Yeah, honestly. I know Parker Manley's going on to play baseball for Mid-American Nazarene. But I bet Hinson has plans for the future. Raleigh obviously is going to have something for track. I mean, state track winner for how many years? I mean, he's extremely talented athletes right there. Just wish them the best in their further endeavors.
Well, it looks like that's going to be a wrap for tonight.
Yep.
Thank you for joining Comet Vision. This is a student-led broadcast. This is the final one for me, which is
unless you come back next year.
Unless I come back.
Hey, I wouldn't blame you. It's pretty fun.
It's
good. It's good commentating with Xander, but this is us going to sign out for tonight. Y'all have a good night.